If you have a Chinese name like Dragon, King, Beautiful, or Lucky, you might sound weird to Chinese people and you don't even know it. Hello everyone, this is Jia Possible. Today I will show you exactly how to choose a real, normal Chinese name that doesn't make people cringe. More and more foreign brands want an authentic and pleasant Chinese name, whether for work, study, or because they truly love Chinese culture and want to fit it in locally. However, the logic of naming in Chinese culture is completely different from that in Western cultures. A small mistake can easily lead to awkward results. Many people only do a direct sound translation or randomly pick a few nice-looking Chinese characters. The final name often sounds like a drama lead character, a store sign, or even inappropriate to native Chinese speakers. When Chinese people name someone, we never pick characters randomly. We aim for positive wishes, unique imaginary, elegance, and cultural depth. A good Chinese name should sound smooth and pleasant, look nice when written, and carry good wishes for future ambition and life. If you want to translate your foreign name directly into Chinese, you must strive for faithfulness, expressiveness, and elegance, not stiff, literal translation. Many famous foreigners in history had classic Chinese names. For example, Matteo Ricci, whose Chinese name is Li Ma Dou. The transliteration matches the pronunciation, and the characters are elegant and grand, fully fitting Chinese aesthetics. Piero Bach, whose Chinese name is Sai Zhenzhu, uses a meaning-based translation with charm, and Zhong Qing Fairbank, whose Chinese name is Fei Zhenqing, combines sound and meaning, keeping the foreign pronunciation while fitting traditional Chinese naming structure. These names are classic because they balance pronunciation, meaning, and Chinese cultural habits, not just random character combinations. Now let's talk about choosing a surname. China has a huge number of surnames. There are hundreds in common use and about 4,000 in total. Many come from ancient imperial families, such as Li, Liu, Zhao, and Zhu. I want to give a special note on compound surname. Surnames like Murong, Yuchi, Xuanyuan, Shangguan, Ouyang are rare in modern China. Native Chinese often find them striking and classically elegant. But here is the catch. Compound surnames now have what we call a drama filter. In modern Chinese TV dramas and romance novels, writers use them almost exclusively for wealthy, noble characters. For ordinary people, using them culturally sounds overly dramatic, like a Ma Su character, and unnatural in daily life. You can use them if you understand Chinese history and can match them with classical reference or poetic imaginary. But if you just pick them because they look cool, you will almost certainly cause awkward. There are several strict naming taboos that foreigners often break. First, never use names of elders, celebrities, gods, or emperors. This is one of the most important taboos in Chinese culture. We never name children or ourselves after elders or ancestors, respected historical figures, gods or religious figures, or emperors and major leaders. In our culture, this is seen as deeply disrespectful and offensive. For example, you cannot name yourself Confucius, Guanyin, Buddha, or Li Shiming. This is the opposite of Western cultures, where naming children after parents, grandparents, or famous figures is a sign of respect and memory. Second, do not use nouns, adjectives, places, or jobs as given names. Western naming is cultural, and nouns, adjectives, places, and jobs are all common. But in Chinese, they sound like nicknames, online handles, or pet name, not a real personal name. You should not use objects or nature words like apple or peach. You should not use adjectives like happy, lucky, brave, beautiful, noble, or gentle. You should not use place names like New York, London, and you should not use job words like teacher, doctor, worker, knight, or singer. Many Western surnames actually come from job. Baker means baker, Smith means blacksmith, Fisher means fisherman. Directly translating this into Chinese as given names sounds completely ridiculous to native speakers. Also, we do not use religious terms as formal names, such as God, angel. They sound tacky and disrespectful. Third, overly straightforward, lucky characters can be embarrassing. Chinese people like positive meanings, but not overly blunt or materialistic ones. Some foreign fans think rich or lucky make God names. Some foreign fans think rich or lucky make group names. To Chinese ears, they sound like store signs or not people's names. Examples include names that mean attract wealth, bring treasure, prosperous, or wealthy and noble. They sound tacky and comical, not serious. Fourth, the traditional five-element naming is no longer popular. In traditional times, some Chinese people named children based on five elements: metal, wood, water, fire, earth. If someone was missing an element, they would add characters with that meaning, such as Xin for metal. But this practice is now rare, especially among young people who see it as old-fashioned. Foreign have no reason to use these characters, as they will see out of touch. Unlike Westerners, Chinese people love abstract, elegant concepts in names. We prefer implied beauty over direct statements. Popular, natural-sounding names for men include Hao Ran, Zhi Yuan. These names carry abstract virtues like greatness, peace, brightness, grace, and beauty. But in a subtle way, because of this habit, many Chinese people choose English names that sound abstract and poetic. To Westerners, these often feel like online alias or pen names, not legal given names. This is one of the most typical cultural differences. In conclusion, when choosing a Chinese name, you don't need flair, strange, or drama-style characters. A smooth-sounding name with positive, modest meaning that fits daily Chinese taste is the safest, most natural, and most friendly choice to native Chinese speakers. What's your Chinese name? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to read them. I'm Jia Possible. Follow me for more easy, practical guides about China. See you next time. Bye!